Welcome back to SCAdian Life, everybody. My name is Mo.
And I'm Yzzy. And a few weeks ago, we got the opportunity to go to Winterkingdom, which is a college event in Northern Ansteorra.
So at college events, you get to either teach a class, so you can teach people what you know, or you can take a class and learn a new skill. They're a lot of fun.
Yeah. So what comes up next is a bunch of footage that we took of classes at Winterkingdom. And if there's a class that just strikes your fancy, down in the doodly-doo, let us know.
Hi, I'm Yzzy. I'm Mo. And so we're going to take you around Winterkingdom. We're going to show you some classes. We're going to interview some folks. And it'll be a good day. It's going to be fantastic. Bye.
Juggling.
Tulsa Juggling Club meets occasionally. They have like a smaller meet that's everybody that's in, but it's open to everybody. Well, they had a meeting at Tulsa Gathering Place. Yeah. And I was like, I've wanted to learn to juggle forever. And so we went, and it was a 2-hour meet. And I walked in, and they were like, well, how many catches would you like to manage today? And I was like, I have not thrown a ball. I have no idea. And 2 hours later, I was juggling.
That's fantastic.
I could catch like 17, 18 balls in a row.
That's pretty fantastic in 2 hours.
In 2 hours. And then I just carried balls around with me and practiced all the time.
Yeah?
And now I have a variety of different things they're all balls though. Variety of balls that I juggle. I haven't done clubs or anything. I did pick them up at the thing and I went, yeah, I'm not ready for that. So with two, when that first ball, are you right-handed?
I'm left-handed.
Left-handed, so you probably generally throw with this hand first.
Okay.
It's good to practice starting with both hands. It helps you get more even in how you feel about your balance and everything. But, so when you throw this ball, when it gets to here, that's when you're gonna throw this one. Not across, to here.
Okay, so you're gonna make an X?
Basically, yes.
Okay. And I am not a coordinated human being, so this is
I'm not judging you. It took me a good half an hour to get just 2 balls when I learned to do it.
Okay. Thank you, ma'am.
I will say when you practice at home, stand in front of your bed, because then when you drop the ball, you don't have as far to go get it.
That's a really good idea.
That part can be so discouraging. I'm sick of picking these up. Someone would come over and go, I think you're ready for a third ball. I'm like, I don't think so.
No. So how long have you been playing in the SCA?
I'd say actively the last 20 years.
Fantastic. And how long have you done leather work?
Over the last 30.
That's amazing. So how did you get started with leather work? Did you?
It started because an uncle of mine saw me drawing in the dirt one day. He's washing it. He went and picked up the wash pan and threw water all over it, racing it. He's like, redraw it. Got out the Swiss Army knife, carved all the mud, redrew the picture, broke the stick I was using, sharpened on the cement, found a flat rock, and then started tooling and beveling it, making better detail. my uncle was impressed with that, and a couple months later he brought over some leather, some beveling tools, and a couple of hammers, and showed me how to step up to the leather.
Oh, wow.
There are no lettering stamps for that style.
For calligraphy?
Yes.
That is
For doing that type of script, there are no stamps. I draw each letter, and then using beveling tools, go around and raise and lower the relief to create those letters. It's averaging between 40 minutes to 2 hours per letter, depending on how much detail I want it to have.
Yeah,
After all that lettering is done, I still have to go back and shade the entire thing.
Oh.
And it's going to take a couple levels of shading.
No, I do a lot of period painting in egg tempera, particularly seems to be my jam around here. So a lot of what I do is painting period pieces, but then usually here at events and stuff, my thing is trying to pass it on to other people and share what I know. And that's really one thing that I absolutely love about society is this communal learning environment. There's none of this like, oh, I know this, so it's mine. You know, like. And I love that about it. I love that about this world. I don't know. I think college events are my favorite events, actually. I mean, I love going to the wars and the big fighty events and watching guys club each other. That's great. But for me, the real draw here is the educational value of this. Coming here and, you know, it's interesting. I mean, I've been doing medieval nerd stuff for 20 years, and here I am today having my mind blown apart by some of the things I'm learning in some of these classes by people who are tangentially related to what I'm doing. You know, I'm coming in and I'm teaching people how to paint in egg tempera, but then right down the hall there's a lady who's teaching a class on Middle Eastern pigments, and she's got a box of rocks that are all like, you know, period appropriate pigments. And so, you know, I just had my brain scrambled in there in that class, you know? And like I said, I feel like I'm the expert on this, and she just blew my mind with her knowledge, you know? So that educational immersion is my favorite.
So, what advice do you have for newcomers into the SCA?
What advice do I have? Boy, you know, there's so much here. Like, I feel like people, you know, they walk in the door and usually the fighting is the thing everybody sees. And it's the thing that brought me into the SCA too, is I wanted to be a fighter and stuff until I realized I didn't, you know, like I did until I didn't. And I don't know, I think people come in and they see the fighting, and maybe the fighting's not exactly their jam, maybe it is, I don't know. And sometimes it's hard to realize that this is an open field of endeavor. Like, there's a million things you can do, and there's a million things that people aren't even doing yet, and you could be the guy. I'm the egg tempera guy now because I just am, just because I started doing it, you know. And so it's kind of an open field here. You can, anything that you want to do, if there's not a person already doing it who can teach it to you, just become that guy.
Thanks for watching, guys. Again, like we said, if there's a class that you are interested in taking, leave us a comment below. And don't forget to like and subscribe.
Check us out. We're on Instagram, Facebook, and you can find us both at SCAdian Life on both of those. And then also, if you need to drop us an email, that's scadianlife@gmail.com. Thanks for watching.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
See you next time.